Looks like we're live, everybody. Jeff Mills here. Thanks for jumping on the webinar. Are you guys ready to get started? You guys fired up? Let's get started. I am super fired up, you guys. I'm just going to get right into the content today. I'm going to try to be very efficient with this webinar and get you through a lot of slides really quickly so that we can get you through the rest of your day. But please pay attention. Stay all the way to the end. This is going to be a fantastic webinar. So listen, 800 million views. It's crazy. It's insane. 800 million views that are going on inside this one page that I'm going to be talking about and doing a lot of breakdowns and case studies for you guys today. One Facebook page, 190 days, $0 in ads, 1.7 million followers, no face, 100% AI. And that's not a guru screenshot. This is from a real operator that I personally paid to teach me his system. His name's Noor. He's from Pakistan. And what shocked me wasn't that he was getting the 800 million views. It was realizing there was a repeatable system behind these views. I'm going to show you the system, walk you through the workflow, and then hijack one of Noor's videos live and create my own version of one of his videos using this really amazing software that you guys will get access to. Why this matters, okay? Why does this matter? Here's the real lesson. The goal is not to get 800 million views. That's amazing when it happens, but the goal is what those views can create for you, because it's traffic that creates attention, and then attention creates opportunities. So some people, they promote affiliate offers to make money. Some people take that attention and they sell their own products because you have your own products, or you sell other people's products as an affiliate. Some people get like sponsorship deals where a company wants to pay you because you're getting so much traffic and so much attention on your AI content. They want to slip their product in your videos and pay you to do that. You can even get payouts from the social media platforms. All the big platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all have content monetization platforms where they pay creators money when you get them a lot of traffic on your views. So the system stays the same. And today I'm going to show you and reveal to you the exact system. I'm going to give you the complete roadmap. First, I'm going to show you the repeatable system behind pages like Noor's. We're going to take a look at his page in a few minutes. Secondly, I'm going to walk you through the workflow and we'll hijack a video live. You'll see the whole workflow, exactly how it works. And third, for those who want help implementing this, I'm going to show you how you can get involved in what I call the Charter Legacy Mastermind, where you can join my program at the end of this presentation or not. But either way, by the end of this presentation, you're going to understand exactly what the complete system is and how it works. So for those of you who are just being introduced to me for the very first time, I'm Jeff Mills. I live in Westminster, California. I've been marketing online since the early days, since the early 2000s. Okay, so like I'm a long time OG. What I did is I paid Noor, the guy who made the 800 million views page. I paid him to teach me his system so I could learn his system. He gave me coaching. It was invaluable for me to take that stuff and the things I learned from him and then use it to build the ViralHijack platform and to build my own pages, my own systems. I built the ViralHijack platform in 3 months using Claude Code, and which is pretty amazing. And I really enjoy using Claude Code to create products and build SaaS offers. Just, not to brag, but it's just real numbers. $25 million generated in online and digital sales in the last 25 years of doing this marketing stuff. So I really love it. I really helped thousands of people generate income from home. And today, I hope I can help you guys learn how you can get attention and also monetize it with offers as well. This is why now is the moment for you guys, not someday. Look at these, look at these numbers. The social platforms are generating over $300 billion through advertisements. So annual ad revenue across Meta, YouTube, TikTok, X, they need feeds full of content to sell ads inside those feeds. They don't care whether it's AI content or human content because all they want is good attention. They have algorithms, but the algorithms choose which content and which pages to multiply, to expand, and to show. You don't have to get followers. They will show your pages if your content is good to millions of people for you without you buying any traffic. And they will multiply your content to be seen by millions or hundreds of thousands of people if your AI content is good. And I want to show you today how to make sure your AI content is good. AI fills the gaps, you guys. Human creators can't. And you can ship 3 videos a day in less time than it takes most people to film one human video. And once you cross into that monetization threshold where the platforms invite you into their programs, they pay you and reward you for keeping people on the platforms to look at more videos, more ads, and help more advertisers get their content out there. And Mark Zuckerberg said from Facebook, Meta, he said, we want to be the biggest platform out of YouTube, out of TikTok, out of Instagram that are paying creators the most amount of money in 2026. So they want to make the game very lucrative for creators like us who can create really, really good content. I learned a philosophy a long time ago, back when I was a youth pastor, when I was just getting started out, and it's called "We all get milk from the same cow." And what matters is how you churn your own butter. Okay, it's a very fun, clever saying. See, when I was new to youth ministry, I had to I was using icebreaker books. I was learning games I could play with the youth that were coming to our Wednesday night activities. And after a while, coming up with icebreakers and games was really hard. And so I bought books and I went to other youth ministries and met with youth pastors and I learned what they were doing that was working. And one of the youth pastors told me, he said, "Hey Jeff, this is easy. You don't have to make up this content from scratch and think. Just get milk from the same cow and churn your own butter." And that stayed with me for all of these years, and it's really applicable to what we're doing today because we're borrowing content that's already working from other creators. I'm going to show you how to do that today. Every creator studies what's already been working. Every marketer studies what's already converting. Every business studies what's already selling. And every musician gets his influences from other musicians as well. And the difference is what you do with it. That's the big deal. Hijacking might scare a few people because like, oh, are we stealing content? Are we ripping people off? Hijacking isn't copying. Hijacking is recognizing there's a winning structure or a pattern or a system, and then hijacking that pattern to rebuild it in your own way with your own AI system, in the voice that you create, in a niche that you create, and in your own style. So it's always going to be original content. It will never look exactly the same as what you're hijacking, which is important when you're putting content in the platforms because they only want original new content. Every video you make with my platform is a brand new video that doesn't look like any other video that's ever been made. We're going to look at the numbers today. We're going to look at 4 quick case studies, and what's going on in these niches. So these are real pages with real numbers that are working right now. It's all 100% AI generated content on these pages. No camera, no actors were hired, no studios were rented. It's all faceless, no production crews. Okay. We're going to look at pretty little things. That's Noor's page. We're going to look at how we got 800 million views in 190 days. We're going to look at Floor Lapse. Floor Lapse is a time lapse channel where people watch things transform from like old, crusty, broken down cars. And then all of a sudden those cars become brand new again and pristine. And like you see the video transform that car. It's like sped up really fast. Floor Lapse is really unique because what they do is they do videos on floors. It's floor transformations where they pour epoxy on the floor and then they mop the floor with the epoxy, and then it all happens in like 25 seconds. And you see this room be built with this amazing epoxy. Cute Clicks is AI babies, and these AI babies are so adorable. They're the cutest babies you've ever seen. And that channel has got over 12 or 2 million followers. And when I show you the Floor Lapse video I was just talking about, you're going to see one video that did 12 million views. Unbelievable, all made with AI. And the last one I'll show you is a page called Delish Recipes, which averages about 284,000 video views on every single finished dish they post on their page. So you guys ready to jump in and see the content? You guys ready to jump in and see the social proof of how this is all working? I'm going to show you the pages. I'm going to show you pictures of their reels and social proof that they're getting these amount of reels. And then we're going to watch a video from each one of the platforms so you can see and get an idea of what's working here. All right. So the first one we're going to look at is called Pretty Little Things. This is my friend Noor's page. Now, you did, first of all, notice he did spell his page wrong. Don't hold that against him because he's still got one of the biggest pages that's making money right now on Facebook. 800 million views on all of his videos in the last 190 days, 1.7 million followers. And you'll see in this, the screenshot here, 497,000 views, 47,000 views, 428,000 views, 446,000 views, 500,000 views, and 412,000 views. That's down here across the bottom on all these numbers down here. Unbelievable. And all he's doing is doing what I would call studio interviews, where the AI made the humans interact in a studio environment and they talk to people in front of an audience. And then the audience, like they say something funny and the audience cracks up and laughs. Okay. We're going to watch a video. I'm going to play the video here and hopefully you guys can hear the sound.
Do you think I'm the prettiest girl in the world? Yes. Prettier than all the princes? Yes. Prettier than everyone? Yes. So if a prettier girl came with cookies, you'd still pick me? What kind of cookies? Chocolate chip. How many?
That video, as cute as it is, got 446,000 views on his channel in just a few days. Unbelievable. Let's look at the next example.
Do you think I'm the prettiest?
The next example is Floor Lapse. So Floor Lapse, you can see what they're doing here. They get average many millions of views per video. They got only 373,000 followers that are following their page. So it's still a huge following, not in the millions yet, but they're getting millions of views. Facebook loves showing people time-lapse pages. And let's look at the views on the bottom of the video down here. You've got 1.4 million, 1 million, 207,000, 1 million, 12 million, and 2.8 million. And this is just taking a screenshot of their Reels page inside their Facebook page. And they made a video here. This one I'm going to show you guys is the same one that you see right here, the 12 million video views. This is that video. So let's see if we can watch it and see what it does. But when you watch that video, you can't stop till you get to the end. And that's the hook. That's why it's such a powerful concept. That's why time lapse is capturing so many people to stay on the page, watch the video all the way to the end, because you're just riveted by it. Like, you just can't take your eyes off it. What are they going to do with these colors? Why is she putting fire on the floor? Oh, what is she polishing the floor? What's going to come next? Oh, they're building a room. Oh, there's a bed in the room. And then all of a sudden the video's done. And you got stuck and you're like, wow, those are really cool. And you start looking at some of their other videos. Okay. These videos are impossible not to watch. And Facebook loves them because they get full playthroughs. And that's why this one video, which is weird. Like, when I look at this video, it's got 12 million views, but all the other videos are doing the exact same thing. Literally, this channel repeats the pattern over and over and over. It doesn't try to get creative. It doesn't try to rethink how to do a floor video. Every video mixes different colors, different patterns, different surfaces, and they all get several 100,000 or million views. It's just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And it's amazing what they're doing with that. All right, the next one is called Cute Clicks. And 2 million followers that can't get enough of what I call baby cuteness. You know, check your pulse if this page does not give you all the feels. So look at these cute little babies. Look at the view counts on each one of these videos. 267,000, 3.7 million, 1 million, 2.5 million, 1.8 million, and 518,000 views on these cute, adorable cherubs. You can see that this guy's got a really unique way of making babies being held up by hands, or just have this really unique, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, they look human, but they also look like fake. Like, you know, it's AI. He tells you it's AI in the page description, but people can't stop watching this. And the video you're going to see of his baby, I don't get it, like me personally, but evidently 4.8 million people got it and liked this video. Let's see what we got here.
Doody doody dum dum, doody doody dum, doody doody dum dum, doody doody dum.
What's going on there? 4.8 million views on a baby going doody doody dum dum doody. Maybe I can get 4.8 million views if I go make a video of me talking like a baby. What matters is not what's going on and if you like it or not. What matters is if the algorithm likes it, you guys. And that's why pages like these are crushing it, because they're getting the algorithm's attention. And the algorithm is blessing them. They're what I call they're a golden child. They've been given golden child status by Facebook because they're giving them so much reach and so much traffic. Okay, last one I think is Delish Recipes. I love this page. And who would have thought that, you know, mouth-watering food would be so attention-grabbing? But we all are humans and we all love food, right? So maybe your mouths are starting to salivate when you look at these pictures, and then you'll know why. These are very popular. So they're all AI made. Every image you see here was made by AI. They use a granny voice over. They ask the AI to create like a grandma voice, and they have like a quote that the grandma will say something like, "Oh, look at that food. It's so delicious. Oh, this is the best I've ever made." So they have this little voiceover, and they have little granny hands that go like you see in these images here. These are not young hands. These are granny hands making these recipes, and that's the appeal. So let's see what this page, why they're averaging 284,000 views a video, and why this video got 747,000 views. It's not going to shock you. I'm sure it'll shock you because it's very simple.
Oh my goodness, look at all that melted cheese. That looks like the kind of dinner nobody leaves behind.
But anyway, oh my goodness, look at that melted cheese. And this video got 747,000 views. And every video on this page is doing the same pattern. This, again, don't break the pattern. The same thing multiple times over and over and over again gets attention. Every dish they make is doing the same thing. A cheese pull, a spatula dip, some kind of a spoon scoop, and then putting it on a plate in a 5, 10, 15-second video. And then they're monetizing it. They're getting monetized by the platform. Platform is paying them for this stuff. This is the ViralHijack workflow. This is the workflow and the toolkit. This is how you build all of these systems using this very simple workflow. It's 5 engines, 5 pieces that are built in one house. You've got the Prowler, which is useful for doing niche research and finding the winning niche topics and pages that you want to study. Before you pick a niche of what your page is going to be about, you can study hundreds of pages that I've curated, all with AI content, and you can learn and study what makes sense to you. That's what you do inside the Prowler. Then you've got the next tool, which is called the Hijacker. And the Hijacker allows you to paste any viral video URL that you get from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or X, and you can paste those videos into the Hijacker. And my AI will watch those videos and give you isn't that crazy? I've built an AI that watches videos and then tells you a frame by frame breakdown of what's happening in that video. And then it gives you on a, let's call it a silver platter since we're talking about food, it gives you the prompt that you go take and you put into the Filmer, which is the AI video maker. And then the Filmer takes that prompt and it generates our version of the video. It hijacks the video, all AI powered tools, no watermark. You can make them vertical or landscape videos. And then you take those videos and you post them on your social media content. I recommend you choose Facebook, Instagram to start with, but you can expand to YouTube and TikTok. All of the platforms, just so you know, have their own rules about them, about what they allow, what they don't allow, what you can do with AI, what you can't do with AI, what you need to do to get monetized. So you're going to need to study the platform's monetizations so you know how to be in their rules. And then we have another engine called the Painter, and the Painter it's like a photographer / painter. It builds the images, it makes characters on a single image. It creates scenes for you that you can use in videos. You can take that Painter image, put it into the Filmer, and then the Filmer will animate that image and turn it into an AI, video, 8 seconds to 15 seconds long. All right. And then we've got what's called the Refiner. And what the Refiner does, some AI platforms make videos with watermarks in them. And it allows you to strip the watermarks off those videos and have a real clean video. And some platforms only let you create videos in 720p, which is kind of a medium standard of video. And some people want their videos to be really polished. And sometimes the platform AIs put like artifacts, and maybe the video is a little bit blurry. It didn't come out quite as clean. Well, you can also take that video file, put it into the Refiner, and it will upscale that video. It'll clean it up, it'll polish it, make it look really good, and turn it into a 1080p video, which Facebook really loves 1080p video. They still love 720, but they also love 1080p even more. Like, most people fail at this because the workflow is like duct taped across 10 different tools. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, you got to go over here and have subscriptions on these platforms. You got all these other tools over here, and then Claude, and you got ChatGPT, you got Gemini, you got X and Grok, and all these subscriptions that you're paying every single month for. What you got with ViralHijack is just one platform that finds popular videos, decodes the pattern that's happening in that video, generates the new video for you to post, and then it polishes that video if you need to upscale it. And that's the difference between a hobby and a working replicatable attention getting system. How would you guys like to see how this works live? If you guys want to see how this works live, what we're going to do is we're going to go find Noor's page. We're going to bring it up on my screen. So let me go see if I can find it here. All right, I got it. And now I'm going to share that screen. So this is Noor's actual page. You can see his page here. And what Noor is doing on here, you can see he's got 1.7 million followers. You can see I'm on his Reels page right here. And you can always like learn about the page by first of all going to the all button. You can see where he's got all of his contact detail. This is the guy I paid to coach me, and he's from Pakistan. And he's making money on this page. He's monetized by Facebook, and Facebook has given him challenges every week, every month. Hey, if you do this, Noor, we'll send you a check for $970. If you can meet these goals, we'll send you a check for $3,000. So he's now getting these fun little treasure hunts where he gets to make money with Facebook because he's making so much attention on the platform. All right. So we're going to go to his Reels channel. And we're going to see, here's all of his Reels. And we're going to find a video that I think we can duplicate really easily, a short 15-second video. I'm just looking through here. Let's see. I think it's this one I want to try.
Do you think your daddy is a good driver?
No.
No? Why?
Even the GPS sounds nervous.
What does the GPS say?
Recalculating and praying.
Do you think your daddy is a good driver?
All right, so that's the video. It's funny. It's got some humor to it. It's got this little cherub kid dressed up in a cute outfit with a little bow tie. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bookmark tool I put into the browser. So I have this little tool I put in here. When I just press this button, it hijacks the video and it puts it into the hijacker inside of our platform. So this is what the platform looks like. You've got the home screen. Our Prowler engine is right here, which you can go into. You've got the hijacker, which we're in right now. Our filmer, which makes the video. Our painter, which makes the images and the photographs, and our refiner. So you can see them all across the top here. So what's cool about the tool is I just click this one button and it takes the video and the URL and it puts it right here into the hijack engine for me. I just click on hijack it. And that's going to start studying the video and going through the video, analyzing what's going on in that video. The AI is actually watching the video and making sure it understands what's going on. And this blew my mind. When I discovered that AI could actually watch videos for me and then give me a summary, I was like, holy crap, that is so amazing. And look at it, it's already done. So what happens is it gives you the output. It gives you up here the final prompt. This is the prompt of what it sees that's happening in the video. And then it gives me some notes about the snapshot patterns, the hooks, some questions that Chrissy, this is Chrissy right here at the bottom. You can ask her any questions you want when you're using the platform, and she'll walk you through any questions you have about this whole platform. She knows everything about it. So if you can't talk to me because I'm not available, or you don't get a one-on-one call with me, everyone who gets into this platform today will get a one-on-one call with me. But if I'm not around to talk to you, or you can't get my attention in our private group, Chrissy is there to help you, and she is so smart. She's the best AI I've ever built. So Chrissy says, hey, I looked at that video. Here's some other things to think about. So you can churn your own butter, right? Make it a little bit different if you want to, right? And then it gives you a caption. This is the caption that you can put on your Facebook post. And then it gives you a word for word transcript right here. And then you also can download the video. If you upgrade, you can download the video, and then you could save that video if you wanted to have it as a reference. And you can also save it. So I can click on Save Hijack, and now it's going to be saved down here in my saved prompts. And I can come down to it again and again if I want to research stuff and store stuff. Now the cool thing is it's just one click. I just click on Send to Filmer, or I can copy the prompt, and it will send this whole entire prompt right here over to the filmer. Now, please note right here, it says read it carefully. Edit the filmer on the filmer page if anything is off. AI makes mistakes. and you don't want to burn credits, and we don't refund credits on bad generations. So you want to make sure the prompt is really good. So we're going to send it to the filmer, and now it opens the filmer, and it put the prompt right here. So here's the prompt. We're just going to look at it real quick and see if we need to make any adjustments really fast. A late night talk show set. The host interviews a baby seated in a high chair with no table on the high chair. About his father's driving. The baby says his dad is a bad driver because even the GPS sounds nervous, saying, recalculating and praying, triggering laughter from the audience. Okay, exact match of what was going on in that video. It says, here's the style, studio, lit, polished, funny setting, late night talk show set with pastel colored geometric backdrop, flower arrangements on the side table. Wardrobe, the host is wearing a dark blue suit, white shirt, dark shoes, kneeling. The baby is sitting in a beige cardigan, white collared shirt, beige bow tie, khaki pants, gray shoes, seated in a high chair. Again, I'll add it in here with no tray or table. And then the audience is a mix of casual and business casual attire. I'm going to say, I'm just going to add this. Caucasian actors. So I don't want it to give me Asian or African American or Latino actors. I want them to be Caucasian, and you can specify exactly the race, the genders of the people you want in there. So then it says camera action, static tripod shot, close up on the host and baby, cuts to a wider shot showing the audience's reactions. I want to say when appropriate. And then the dialogue here. So this is the dialogue. So host, do you think your daddy is a good driver? Baby, no. Host, no. Why? Even the GPS sounds nervous. What does the GPS say? Recalculating and praying. And then I'm going to say, laughter and audience shot, just to give it a little more instruction. And then at the bottom of here is like audience laughter, clean audio. So this video on North's page was 15 seconds long. So we're going to do a 15-second video. It's going to cost me 38 credits to do that. It's going to be vertical. So we're going to use 9:16. We can do landscape. We can do multiple styles. We can do 720p, we can do 1080p, or we can spend a lot of credits and go like super high quality 4K. I don't recommend you do that unless you want really high quality video. And then we'll just keep it 720 for the demo. And then we could also do multiple takes of the same video if we want to see it multiple different ways. So we're going to spend 38 credits and we're going to click generate video. And then while it's burning the video, it usually takes around 2 to 8 minutes to cook the video. We can see some other generations I've done. Here's a sample I did a couple days ago. You can see I've made some cute babies.
Happy 4th of July.
So the filmer makes all these videos and then stores them down here in the engine for you.
Daddy, can you talk to wife for me?
About what?
I need a day off.
Baby needs a day off, needs to talk to the wife. Now this video here, I made by going to the painter. I asked the painter to make this as a reference image. And then once I got the image of this talking spokesmodel, then I put that image inside the filmer, and I had the filmer create this welcome video, which all you guys will see when you guys get started in the Viral Hijack today.
Hey there, welcome to ViralHijack.com, your ultimate tool for creating viral content effortlessly. You can find, refine, and produce engaging viral videos in just minutes. There are 5 engines to create and build with, and video tips inside each engine to help. Have fun and let's elevate your content game and start building your audience today.
So that video was just made by a static image in the painter. And then I gave it a prompt of what her lyrics and dialogue was that she was going to say. And then in a few minutes, it gave me that video back. Pretty amazing stuff, huh? So we're still cooking on the video here. We'll come back to it. While that's cooking, we'll take a look at the prowler. So the prowler is where you start doing your research. Okay, this is where you start. And what I've done is put 100 pages in here for you. You can see the list of all the pages. And you can go to the food recipe page. There's a bunch of recipe dishes here. You can go to flavor dishes, 422,000 views on it. And you can see what they're doing on this page. They're using AI to make these graphics. Pretty cool. And they have reels. You can see what all their reels look like. You can see how many views they're getting: 19,000, 54,000, 65,000, 65,000, 78,000. You see the pattern going on here too? They're into the jar phase of the recipes. Jars of marmalade, jars of pickled pineapples and peppers and General Tso's, teriyaki sauce. And then they have barbecue sauce recipes. So they're just going through the gamut, and just creating content like nothing you've ever seen before. It is pretty amazing stuff. So let's go check the filmer and see if we got a video.
Do you think your daddy is a good driver?
No.
No? Why?
Even the GPS sounds nervous.
What does the GPS say?
Recalculate and pray in.
And you'll see in the offer I gave you guys today how many credits you're getting and how it's like going to blow your mind for the value of those credits. So let's jump over to the presentation, back into the slideshow. All right, so I showed you guys the money. I showed you guys how everything works. I showed you the engines. I didn't show you the filmer. Maybe I can do that real quick for you. The painter, I mean. This is the painter. And it's the same way. You put a prompt right here. And you can say, I want a 1K image, a 2K image, a 4K image. So the higher the quality of the image, the more you'll spend for it. And then you'll get portrait. You can do landscape, or you can do square. You can also use an image reference. And that image reference, it'll make a new image off that reference. So here's that spokesmodel I told you. This is the image it made for me. And I took that image and used that to make the Welcome to Viral Hijack video. Now, how does AI print money? That's the question you're all asking right now. How can I use this to make money? How can I use attention? How can I use attention to get more income and put more money in my pocket? So I want you to really understand there's 6 plays. And the 2 most important ones, I think, are the platform payouts and affiliate commissions. So the platform payouts is when you get paid by Facebook or Instagram or TikTok as a creator. They put you in their monetization program and they pay you per view as you cross the thresholds. Then they invite you into the program and you start getting paid. And once you start getting paid, you don't want to mess anything up. You want to follow the rules and start getting paid for as long as you possibly can. Affiliate commissions is great because you can put affiliate links on your Facebook reels in the caption, or you can put them in the comment, or you can put them into the bio or the about section of the page. And a lot of people will see those images, those links, I should say. And when they see those links and click on them and go buy something and make a purchase, you make money as an affiliate. Someone else pays you to get them traffic, convert that traffic. That's a really fast path right away to get you into income making solutions fast, okay? You can also do your own products where you keep 100% of the margin yourself. You can build lists with email marketing by sending people to squeeze pages and capture pages to collect their name and email. You can also sell local business services for $300 to $1,000 a month to a local business to build content for their pages, like dentists, realtors, chiropractors, contractors, home builders. All those people need content and they're too busy to do it. And you also can do brand deals where people will pay you to put their content with your AI twin using that product in their content. Views are nice, right? Views are incredible. Getting hundreds of thousands or millions of views on a video, it's like crack. It's so addicting. You just want more of it. But really, it's the views that are paying you. The views pay, the attention pays you, and that turns into income if you monetize the page correctly. And most people are not monetizing their pages at all. They're just addicted on the views. And so we want to make sure that we show you guys in our mastermind how you can turn views and attention into income. Okay, you don't need all 6 of these. You just need a couple, or you just need one that's gonna, continue to pay you month after month after month. So these are a couple case studies, real receipts. This is not theory. What I've taught you guys today is not theory. These receipts are real. So these creators, right here, we've got AI video generated content that's produced $49,000 in affiliate commissions in 6 months for people who are using AI videos to promote an affiliate product and then get paid commissions. So $49,000 in commissions were paid out to those people who used AI videos to promote that program, right? Another friend of mine in the UK built what I call an AI model, and he launched her in the UK and very quickly built a Instagram page that got 350 followers. This is crazy. And within a few weeks, 3 weeks, it generated $11,000 from that 350 followers on Instagram. Blew my mind. He used Buy Me a Coffee. People go to Buy Me a Coffee and buy his AI model a coffee, and they would donate to her Buy a Coffee fund. And he generated $11,000 in 3 weeks. Okay. True story. All right, 150,000. Another faceless channel that I know the guy generated 2.4 billion views on videos and was able to monetize those views. One of those views alone generated $7,000 from one single YouTube short. No camera, no audience, no face, just a proven pattern that can be duplicated at scale. And then there's Kevis. Kevis is making $20,000 a month with 6 different monetized channels. Once you figure out how to do this with one channel, you can do it with a second channel. And then once you start making income, you can build a team and outsource it to some people from India or the Philippines. And then you could pay them a reasonable salary that works for their country where they live, and then keep all the profits and have more hands working more channels for you. He generated 670 subscribers in 7 days on YouTube. And then he was fully monetized and invited into the YouTube content monetization program within a week. Okay. Mind-blowing stuff. Then you got other pages like TalkFlow, which is a podcast, and another page called No Cap Talks. These are 2 different pages. They're AI podcast girls, and they speak on the microphone. I'll show you an example of this in a second. They speak on the microphone. They talk to people and say like a 15, 20, 30-second quip, and people just can't get enough of these. I get it, but I don't understand why the algorithm like gives these so many views, but it's doing it. And I'm showing you the proof. It's actually doing it. Now, how they're monetizing it is both of those channels are selling products on Gumroad, which is like an affiliate, like it's like a ClickBank, and they're putting their own products on Gumroad, and they're funneling all the visitors who watch their videos to the Gumroad product, and they're keeping $10 once the transaction fees are taken out. They're probably keeping around $10.50 for every single book they sell, or around $13, $14 for every book they sell, and no cap talks. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go to their page, and we're going to find it here. So what's happening here? On No Cap Talks, they have right here a link. In the links area, they have a link to the Gumroad. When you go to Gumroad, that's how they monetize it. You come here, there's a, become the prize. It's a product for women to learn the dark art of feminine energy, high standards, and unshakable peace. And you see there's a little sales letter here. They're selling it for $14.99. You say, I want this, you fill out the info, and you buy it, okay? So that's what this page is doing. They're moving traffic from this page to an offer. And what does this page do? It's doing podcasts. This is what the podcasts look like. You can see the views, 162,000 views.
When people can't control you, they will try to control how other people see you. And let them live with whatever delusional narrative they have made up about you inside of their head. You are not here to be more digestible, to make other people comfortable. They can choke. When people can't control.
That's all they're doing, you guys. It's just simple AI videos, okay? And they're monetizing it by sending people to the link in bio, which is right here to the Gumroad page, or it's in their about page. And sometimes they put the link in the comment so people can click on the link in the comment and then go and monetize it over there. Eat Good and Feel Good is monetizing. How are they monetizing? They got a little link here, fascinating recipes. You click on it. And this is going to take you to their blog. And on their blog, there's going to be an ad that's going to pop up down here. There it is. This ad, every time this ad shows up on their blog, and they send a bunch of traffic to this blog to get their recipes, they get paid ads. And you can learn about their recipe. These are all AI generated images. Everything you see here is AI generated. They have more ads on here you can click on. If you click on these ads, you make money. If you click on these ads, you make money. That's how these people are monetizing it. They're monetizing it through Google AdSense and a blog. Now here's Olivia Brand. Olivia Brand is a Christian AI influencer, and she's got 89,000 followers. And she admits she's AI, created to create AI it girl. So she makes everyone know she's AI, but people don't know. There's a lot of people who see this and they just don't realize that she's AI. And she has almost 100,000 followers. And we're going to her Reels page here. You can see what her content looks like. She's doing AI podcast girl. And then sometimes they put her in like other scenes. Like this podcast video got 200,000 views.
The moment I stopped explaining myself, everything changed. I used to over apologize, over clarify, bend myself trying to make people understand me who never planned to. I'm done with that, and my peace definitely don't need their permission. My boundaries don't need their approval. And my silence, that's not weakness. Yeah, that's me deciding you no longer get access. Save this if you needed it.
A lot of her other like podcast riffs, she's talking about Bibles and scripture, like Bible verses, scripture, Christian ethics, Christian themes. And some people love that. Some people are weirded out by her because it's AI, but it doesn't matter. It's doing the thing that it's supposed to do. It's getting attention. And that attention is monetized. Look at this video, 807,000 views. So they put her in a crowd watching a Manchester United game.
Oh no, oh, what is happening? Oh no, oh, what is happening?
That video got 807,000 views. And that was all AI generated, okay? And then she's got other videos where she does random stuff. Now, how is Olivia monetizing? Okay, let's look at her links. So she doesn't have a link in bio up here, but she does have a link right here in the link tree. And if you click on the links down here on the sidebar, this is where she's making all of her money. She's selling products here, beauty products, her shop. She has a course that teaches people how to do AI podcasting. So you can buy a course on how to make AI podcast girls. And she's selling all kinds of products on this page. And that's how she's monetizing her content. And then I have one more to show you guys, and that's Julia Morrow. And what she's doing is something that's very unique. She's using a concept called AI, like what's called AI reaction or human reaction videos. So the creator of this page films her reacting to baseball games, which is mainly the Dodgers, the LA Dodgers. We're going to go to her Reels page, and you'll see what they did. They put her video on top, and then the actual Dodger video on the bottom, and then they kind of sync them so that she's reacting to the play and interacting with what's going on here. And you can see they've kind of made her to be very attractive. She's got some really attractive assets that people, certainly men, love to look at, which holds attention, right? 15,000 views, 13, 23, 68,000, 3.1 thousand. Why did, like, the question is, why did one video, because they all look the same, right? Why did one video get more attention than the other video? And that's the AI Facebook algorithm that you just hope and pray likes your video and makes it really, really popular.
Oh no, that's hit hard. Who are these randoms that always pretend it's the World Series when they play the Dodgers? Little tapper.
Swinging ball.
Please beat it out. Oh my God, he threw it away! Go, 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 score! Keep going!
Kim on his horse. Tatis juggles.
How do you not score?
Okay. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a really interesting concept. And so how does Julia monetize? Same way as everybody else, you guys. You go back to her page, and you see up here at the top, hi Dodger fans, free $20. I'm going to give everybody free 20 bucks. I'm going to give everybody 20 bucks. Go here, and this is a sports betting website. So she is monetizing sports betting websites. So I hope I've given you guys a really good picture today of how all this works. And I want to get back into the slideshow and kind of wrap it up for you guys. So Henry, who just got started, is not an influencer. He's one of my really longtime good friends from Minnesota. Henry was one of the first students I started teaching the concept to back in the beginning of this year. And within just a few days, within 7 days, Henry was able to take my system and get 100,000 views in 7 days. And it's pretty amazing how fast he grew his page. Then you have another one of our subscribers to my program, my early launch I did, Eugene. Eugene built a YouTube page and generated 430,000 views in 28 days using a brand new Facebook page. He also did it on Facebook. He also did it on YouTube. So he did it on 2 different social media accounts. Same pattern, same process, made AI videos, posted them on a page, got views, and then turned those views into monetization strategies. Different people, same results. And this is more about Eugene. He says in 14 days, he got 135,000 views, 355 followers. And then he applied the same strategies and moved it over to YouTube. And in YouTube, he got 430,000 views in 28 days. Same pattern, different platforms, you guys. It works across the board, across all social media. Now, Kevis, he's a different cat. Kevis is the guy I told you about that did 670,000 subscribers in 7 days and instantly got monetized on the YouTube Shorts program. One of his videos reached 3.2 million views in 48 hours of publishing it, and he got better and better at it. And he started getting an average of 4.7, 9.6, 560,000 views. Okay. He got 8.2 million views across his shorts in 7 days, got to monetize his channel, and is now making $20,000 a month across his 6 channels. And then let me show you Josie. Josie just joined us a couple days ago. Literally a couple days ago, she watched my webinar, and now she's got her first page built. This is her page. She's got 14 followers. Go over there and follow her page. You'll see what she's doing. It's called True Italian Cooking, and she's already built her page. She's already got content on her page within 2 days. She joined, she picked a niche, she built a page, she took action immediately, because action takers are the money makers, and progress beats perfection. Now, you've seen the whole system. I've shown you every step. You know this works because I've shown you the evidence. And I'm not going to make you do all of this by hand. There actually is a shortcut. And that's what the rest of this is going to be about. Most creators don't have a content strategy. What they have is like a content lottery ticket, right? They create something, they post it, they hope it's going to get some traction and a reaction, views, likes, comments, shares, and then they do it again. But they have no idea what they're doing. See, the problem isn't the effort. The problem is they're starting from zero every single time they do this. That is exhausting. Thinking is exhausting. And everyone is eventually going to hit this and they're going to want to quit. I want to be crystal clear on what Viral Hijack and this war room philosophy actually is. Because if you misunderstand this part, you'll miss the biggest opportunity here. You're not buying an AI video generator. You're not buying prompts. You're not buying another course you go watch once and then forget about or never even get to. And you're not buying a workflow. Because here's what most people don't realize. The tools are going to change. The engines are going to change. The models are going to change. 6 months ago, everyone was talking about one tool that was really popular. Today, they're talking about another. 6 months from now, it'll be something else. But winners still leave clues, and the patterns will still exist, and the content will still leave footprints. The people who win won't be the people using a specific AI tool. They'll be the people who know how to recognize winning patterns faster than anyone else. And that's what Viral Hijack gives you: a process, a repeatable system, and a workflow you can use regardless of what AI looks like 6 months from now or next year. And when you get the war room, here's the cool thing, you guys. We go in and we fight the battles together instead of alone. I'm not just in your corner. I'm in the battle with you. We're in the battle together. And we're all watching what everyone's doing and learning from each other. No single person is like the leader. Even though I'll facilitate these things, we're all in it together. And we're all going to succeed together as well. What you're actually buying when you get started in the war room today, the workflow that allows you to find the winners, hijack or decode the winners, rebuild those winners, and publish those winners on your page. You can go and actually hijack an entire Facebook channel if you wanted to. I actually recommend it. And you're not stealing content from somebody else. You're borrowing a pattern. You're taking a pattern. You're churning your own butter from the same milk and making it yours. And yes, you could hijack an entire Facebook page if you wanted to that has hundreds of videos on it and repost those videos on your own page in the exact same niche. And it's totally allowable. Nothing about that is illegal or unethical. Couple reasons for that. Number one, AI content that's completely 100% made by AI is not copyrightable. Number two, the AI machine that remakes the prompt from the hijack will never make that video look exactly the same with the exact same characters saying the exact same words. So it's new original content. I haven't seen any of the social platforms penalize anyone for doing this because it's all original looking content. Here's what's included when you guys get started in the war room with me today, right now. It's not another AI tool. It's a complete content operation system. You're going to get the Viral Hijack platform. That includes the 5 engines: the Prowler, which finds the winners, the patterns, the pages, the videos that you're going to hijack. Then you get access to the hijacker, which is going to decode those winners, give you the prompt that you then go and put inside the filmer. You're going to get the painter, which creates visual assets like pictures and images. The filmer takes the prompt the hijacker gives you, and that creates the video that you're going to post on your social page. And then if you want to upscale the videos, remove watermarks, the refiner is there to optimize those videos so they look amazing. You can upscale a 720 video to 1080p so it just stands out just a little bit cleaner and a little bit more clear. And I'm going to give you a bunch of credits. So you always have credits in your account so you can always be building and using all 5 engines. Also, what's included is access to the legacy war room. It's going to happen twice a month, and it's going to last about 6 months. So you're going to have about 12 sessions that are live, interactive, and they will be recorded in case you miss one. But we're going to start these sessions in the 2nd week of June. I'm also giving everybody who gets into the war room a one-on-one private strategy call. I'll give you more depending on what level you join. You're going to get founder pricing that's only available on this webinar, and you're getting the lowest price I'll ever offer this for. I'm never going to lower the price to what you see today, but I do reserve the right to raise that price anytime I see fit or when we close all the war room positions. You're going to get the Viral Hijack playbook. And that's really the starting manual. It's like about 50 pages that breaks down the 5 engines, that breaks down how to make a Facebook page, how to post on your Facebook channel, how to set everything up. It's just basically your guide for how to set everything up properly so you get started on the right foot. And every one of the 5 engines inside of the Viral Hijack SaaS software has an individual field guide for each engine, a very detailed text guide that you can go through where it explains to you how to use that guide right inside the engine. So you don't need to have your Viral Hijack playbook open all the time. You can use those field guides for references. And I'm going to give you a guarantee to 500,000 video views and guarantee you get there with my help. So look at this very carefully, you guys. If you think you're buying software, you're missing the point. Now, the software, the platform is very important. The workflow is very important, but the real value here is that you're no longer figuring this out alone. Every month, you're getting inside the room full of people running these exact same plays in different niches that they care about. They're testing niches, finding winners, sharing what's working, and showing what's not. Isn't that better than just guessing or hoping? I think so. I want to remind you again what you're actually buying today. It's not a tool, it's not a course, it's not a prompt pack. What you're buying is speed, confidence, workflows, and access to me and the group. And that's what changes everything who gets involved in the war room. These are the prices you're going to pay to get involved and to get access to the war room. There's 3 packages that you can choose from, and all of them are amazing. And you just need to simply choose the one that gives you the most access to the most success that you want to have. Now, originally I started with 20 positions, 20 charter memberships. And at this point of this recording, because I did a few webinars, there's only 14 seats out of the 20 that are left. And this offer will close, and then those positions will be no longer available. And you'll never see this offer, this price, this low ever again. The prices will go up, okay? So the first access you'll get, if you want it, is the Pro package. You can do 2 options with that. You can start for a low payment of $30 a month for 12 months. Some people want to do that. They want to spread their payments over time. It makes it more cash flow appropriate for their situation. Totally support that if that's what you want to do. But you're going to save a lot of money if you do the one-time payment. So you can come in for one-time payment. We call it a pay in full for $297. And you're going to get either 125 credits a month, or you get all your credits in advance, 1,500 credits that you can start using inside the Viral Hijack platform. So you're going to get access to the 5 Viral Hijack engines. You're going to get 1 private one-on-one strategy call with me. You're going to get lifetime access to the platform, which means once a year is done, you've paid all your fees for a full year, never missed a payment. At the end of that year, you'll be able to keep using the Viral Hijack platform with no monthly fees at the pro level. So you're going to be basically using it for free from that point forward. All you need is just more credits. You can just buy those. And you're getting the Viral Hijack playbook. Now, this is just basically access to the software at a very low price. This is not the war room. The pro level is not the war room. But the pro level is for people who want to dip their toe in the water. They don't like getting in coaching groups. They don't like masterminds. They just want to do it on their own. Maybe they're a little stubborn, and that's okay. I can be that way sometimes too. But this is for those who just want to dip the toe in the water. Now, the most popular package is the studio package, and most people will come in at this level. You can do it for 12 monthly payments of $60, or you can do a one-time payment of $597, and you're going to save yourself a couple $100. So if you come in on the monthly plan, you're going to get 333 credits every month you make a payment, or 4,000 credits get dumped into your account when you become a lifetime member and do the pay in full method. You're going to get everything that pro gets, except you are now getting access to the war room and all the other VIP war room attendees, masterminding, conversing, sharing, struggling, succeeding together, and celebrating. You're also going to get the benefit of being the first group of people to access the new features that are going to be coming over this summer into the ViralHijack platform, including what's called the social publisher. And the social publisher is going to be able to make videos on demand and create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a day, and then auto post them to your social media accounts completely hands-free. You won't ever even have to think. So you'll be able to get first access to that tool, plus any other future tools that I'm making, which I do have 2 more that are coming that I can't tell you about that are super secret. And when the people who are in the war room get to see what these tools do, oh my goodness, you're going to be so glad you got involved. So you get first access to these new tools before the rest of the groups do. And you're going to get 3 private one-on-one strategy calls with me. Very important. Not just going to get 1. You're going to get 3. One, you can do one at the beginning, 1 in 3 months, and then 1 at the very end. 6 months, we can do a summary and see how far you've come in those 6 months. Now, by far the best value is the enterprise level, the Star Trek level, okay? It could be 12 payments of $140 a month, and you're going to get 1,666 credits every month if you do the monthly plan. Or if you pay in full, $1,297, one-time payment, you're going to get 20,000 credits that you can use in the platform. They never expire. None of these credits expire. They're lifetime value. You can use them until they're gone. And then if you need to purchase more credits, you can get more credits inside the platform too. You're going to get everything in Pro, everything in Studio, except now you're getting 6 private one-on-one strategy calls. So you can do 1 a month. If you want to do 2 in 1 month, I'll probably allow it, but you can do 1 a month or space it out however that makes sense for you. But you're going to get access to something too. The enterprise level, get the channel and monetization hot seats. That's where we do a deep dive in front of all the group together to look at what the possibilities are for how to monetize your channel. We go through strategies on monetization. We evaluate the monetization possibilities. We brainstorm together some product ideas or some affiliate product ideas that create what's called message market match. So the message market match philosophy, I've used it ever since I learned about it. I learned about it from Dan Kennedy. But it helps you understand that if you're going to do a page about one topic, the offer, the products, the affiliate offers, whatever you're going to be promoting to make money in that page has to kind of be around the niche of what that page is about. Okay, that's kind of the secret here. You're not going to take people to a page about recipes and then send them to a page about dating, right? It doesn't work. That's a message market mismatch. So we'll strategize together with you guys and build custom plans for you in front of everybody else. Everyone gets to learn these things on these custom hot seats. And everybody who gets involved in enterprise, you get a pipeline directly to me, my personal cell phone, and you're going to be able to text me voice memos or just text me a quick text anytime you get stuck on something. And it's unlimited, okay? Now, when I say it's unlimited, I don't want you sitting there 8 hours a day texting me, okay? But if you need to text me for 10 minutes and have a quick convo over text, totally down with that. And I like doing voice memos. You can just record yourself on your phone, send the voicemail to me. Voice memo, I'll do a voice memo back to you, and I'll help you out, get you unstuck in whatever situation you're at. So you guys are buying access to the war room. You're getting yourself a seat at the table, and all these other benefits get to come with it. So you can have this powerful mastermind concept. People who are just like you in the room, cheering for you, working together to see every single person become as successful as possible. Lifetime access to the platform. You're not renting it. You have access forever. And the place you go get this is on the bottom of the slide there. It says viralhijack.com/webinar. That is our sales page. And if a button doesn't show up in front of the screen right now, there should be a button that pops up where you can ask Chrissy in the chat and she will get you the link you can click on. If you don't see a button on the site yet, ask Chrissy, she'll send you the link in the chat. No, I hate it when people give false scarcity when they make an offer. So I do want to remind you, we started with 20 seats when we first offered this webinar to our initial webinars we did. We've got 6 of those seats are sold. So we've got 14 seats available, and those seats will probably all sell out in the next 3 days, and they'll be gone forever, and the price will be gone forever, and the special offer will be gone forever. And if I do ever bring it back to my list, you're going to pay a lot more money than what people are paying for now. So whatever you got to do, get your money together, find a way, get it financed, beg, borrow, don't steal, but go out there and find a way, sell some stuff. I've heard crazy stories about how people got involved in an opportunity. I know people that did garage sales. They did quick garage sales and they sold a bunch of their stuff in the house they just knew they're never going to use again. And so they put that out in the driveway, they put some signs out, and they generated a couple $1,000s to get themselves started in a program. So you just got to be creative. Maybe you got to sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace or borrow some money from a friend that loves you. There's just so many ways to do this. If you're really determined, you'll find a way. You're going to find a way. All right. So once this offer is done, the price is going to go up. And after all the spots are filled, then we're never going to offer this again to the people on my list in the same way I've done it today. And you're going to get the full charter bonus stack. You're going to get the private one-on-one calls with me. You're locked in. You're a founding member of the War Room Mastermind. And so, yeah, we want to make sure that the mastermind is going to be starting the second week of June. Now, I wish I could offer this to more people. Obviously, I can't, because I can't personally coach 200 people, if I made this bigger. And that's why we're making this small. That's why we're making this exclusive. The number is real. And if we get this filled up, there's not going to be any other chance of getting involved. Now, I want to make a guarantee for those of you still here with me to make this really simple for you. Here's my guarantee. I guarantee that working together with me within 6 months of posting on your page or your YouTube page or your TikTok page, you're going to get a combined 500,000 views on your videos within 6 months. That's my guarantee to you. But you have some conditions. You've got to publish at least 3 videos a week using the workflow. I recommend you do more than that. I recommend you do 9 to 12 videos a week. You've got to show up, watch the live presentations that we do in every mastermind session, or prove to me you've watched the replays. You got to participate in you got to participate in the monetization plays we have and have the monetization stuff working on your page, message market match. And then you need to submit your channel to me at the 6-month mark. And if you haven't reached 500,000 views, here's what I'll do to help you. Me, my team, the people that work with me are going to make sure we look at your page, evaluate why it's not getting 500,000 views yet. We're going to come up with a strategy together, and we're going to help you. I might build some videos for you. I might build some viral videos that are going to really get you over the top. Okay. So I will make some custom content for you and do whatever I can to get you to that 500,000 views. Because at that point, when you make 500,000 views, you're getting closer to, being that your system is going to go viral. And again, I can't guarantee that because the algorithm is what decides that, but I will work with you. That's the point. I will work with you and create content for you until you get to that 500,000 views point. And once you see what I make for you, you're like, oh, Jeff, I could have made that myself. And you'd be like, yeah, you could, but now you know how to do it. I'm absolutely confident that when you do what I say, and you follow the system, that you're going to get the results you need to hit way more than 500,000 views. But if for some reason you don't get there, I'm going to help you get there by creating content for you. And that's a pretty dang good guarantee. My big promise to everybody who's on this webinar, who's right now making a decision to get started, I can't promise you that you're going to go viral. Honestly, I can't. I can't promise you're going to make money because I'm not living in your shoes. I don't know what you know. I don't know what you're capable of. Only you can make those kind of decisions. Most people probably won't make any money. That's very typical of most. But the difference between the money makers and the action takers and the slackers is that if you show up, if you take action, and you take my coaching and my one-on-one offers, you're going to know exactly how to find winning content. You're going to know how to reverse engineer why this works. So you can take it and systematize it for almost anything. Clients, yourself, your friends, other people. You'll know how to create your own versions of these viral videos faster than ever before. You'll stop staring at a blank screen wondering what to post. Thinking is not going to be important anymore because you're not going to have to think. You're just going to have to start hijacking. You'll have AI do all the heavy lifting for you while you focus on publishing and getting as much content put onto your pages as possible. and stacking up content weeks in advance, so it just drops automatically. And you'll build a content machine instead of chasing content ideas. And I love that because it gives me space to think and breathe and do other things. Sometimes I spend a Monday. And I'll go into a Monday, I'll create 10 or 15 videos on a Monday. Then I'll queue those videos to go up over the next 10 days or so. And then sometimes I'll do more than that. Maybe I'll queue it up for the next 2 weeks. But then it's done. I can go do other things while every day I know I'm going to post 2 posts a day, and they're set it, forget it. They just drop. The viral traffic comes in, the views come in, people start liking, commenting, and sharing, and I don't touch it. And I'm not there to have to worry about it. And you'll finally understand how attention can turn into income when people start clicking on their links, going to your sales pages of the different affiliate offers or your product offers, or even when you get monetized by the platforms and they start paying you money to keep doing this. And that's when it gets really exciting. My promise to you is if you show up to the war room and you attend the live sessions and you do the strategy calls, you will actually be able to run the playbooks we talked about tonight. You'll have a system, you'll have a repeatable process. And most importantly, you're going to stop feeling lost, because right now, most people are opening apps every day, hoping inspiration magically shows up. Inside the war room, you won't be hoping. You'll be operating. You'll know what to look for, what to build, and what to publish. And you'll finally understand how attention is created, how audiences grow, what mechanism makes videos go viral, what's attractive to the algorithm, how to get that golden child blessing from the algorithm, and then turn that attention into real opportunities, real customers, real income. And it's not because you're lucky, it's because you're following a process. And that's my big promise to everybody who gets started. So it's time to make that decision. You should have made it already, but now you know. This is when the rubber hits the road. It's time to get started. When's a good time to get started? When is right now a good time to get started? So you have questions about anything I've talked about, Chrissy's in the chat. You could ask her any questions about the program. She will help you. She knows everything about the program. And when you get started in the program, she's going to be inside the program as well. And Chrissy knows everything inside the platform. She knows everything about all the 5 engines and other things that she can do for you. She is the most powerful AI coach that knows everything about the platform that I've ever seen. That's so awesome. Like, she is a duplicate of my brain because I built her and I took my brain and I gave it to her, and she actually knows things better than I do. So you'll get Chrissy on demand. Okay, talk about being able to text me. You'll be able to text and chat with Chrissy as much as you want, unlimited. Okay, that's some pretty cool, powerful stuff. So the website you go to get started, it's right there on your screen. Plus, you should see a button here on the screen, or you can ask Chrissy for the link if you want something clickable because you're too lazy to type it in the website. You're going to go to viralhijack.com/webinar. Make the decision on which level you're going to get into. Pro is for the toe dippers. It doesn't give you access to the war room, but it gives you access to the software and what the software tools are. And you get a one-on-one strategy call with me, and you get the playbook. One-time payment of $290, $297, I should say. Or you could do $30 a month with 12 payments. The studio level, $597. Or you could do 12 payments of $60. Or you can do the enterprise level of a one-time $12.97, or you can do 12 payments of $140. Obviously, you're going to pay more when you spread it out over 12 payments. It actually becomes a little bit more expensive, but you're still going to get the same amount of credits. So whether you do it monthly or you do it up front, my recommendation is you come in, pay it full, come in as a PIF, pay it in full, and get all your credits at once and save yourself a couple $100 or more than spreading it out and financing it over 12 months. You'll be part of the War Room 20. Get lifetime access to the platform, and I guarantee that you're going to get over 500,000 views doing this on the platform you planned on. And if you don't, for some weird reason, I will step in, my team will step in, and we'll get you there as fast as we can. We'll even make content for you. So at this point, I want to cover some questions that I know a lot of you have. And it's totally normal to have these questions. Some of these questions might be stopping you from taking action. So I want to encourage you to take action today and get started right now. Some of you might be thinking, this is too expensive, Jeff. I just can't afford it. But you know what? What's expensive is doing the wrong thing. What's expensive is investing in the wrong company, the wrong system, the wrong training, not getting any results back. What's expensive is knowing that this is working based on the evidence that I showed you today that is actually real, and still choosing to do it the hard way. That's expensive. What's not expensive is following instructions, getting a coach, having a step-by-step plan, and just moving forward with confidence, getting results, seeing videos go viral, and then knowing this actually works. So take advantage of this offer. It's not too expensive. It's very affordable, especially if you spread those payments out over time. Okay, another question I get is, Jeff, I'm not a very technical person. And yeah, I totally get that. I'm pretty much like not technical too, believe it or not. I'm a systemizer, I'm a system guy, but I'm not technical. And so the cool thing is, if you can paste a link, if you can, ask Chrissy for a prompt and paste that prompt into the filmer or the painter to get a picture or a video back, guess what? That's literally what you watch me do on this video. I didn't touch any code. I just got it all from the system. So yeah, you don't need to be technical. You just need to be following instructions. And even some of these prompts and some of these things, maybe you've never done any of this before. It's okay. I was the same way. When I got started with AI a couple years ago, I didn't know how to do prompts. When I got started writing code with Claude and building the platform with Claude, I had no idea how to code software and tools. Zero experience, like literally zero, none. I just started talking to Claude and it helped me. In the same way, Chrissy will help you and I will help you in the mastermind. The war room is there to get your back as well. So nobody will be left behind, even if you're not technical. Another question I get from people is like, hey, I heard that some of the platforms are banning AI content, or they're gonna demonetize you if you're using AI content. Is it allowed? And the answer is, it depends. It depends on how you're using AI content. If you're using it improperly, yeah, you can get banned. So you need to make sure you follow every platform's terms of service and AI use policy. Every platform has an AI usage policy, and you just gotta follow it. So when you get started, if you wanna do TikTok, read their policy. Put that policy inside your AI. Ask the AI, hey, what does this policy mean? What are the things I need to watch out for? And most of it's just disclosure. Like if you're not disclosing your content as AI, which is not a big deal, you guys. People don't care if your content is AI or not. But the platforms do, because they want people to know, hey, this content is AI. So use those markers, use those, this was made with AI in your disclaimers. I usually put that disclaimer in the caption underneath the main caption. So the main caption goes in at the top of the post. And then I put a few lines down below it and I say, disclaimer, this was made with AI. Totally obvious. Most people never even see it, but it's always there. So if Facebook ever looks at my stuff, oh, he made that declaration. Cool. He's following the rules. And that's the secret. Just follow the rules. All right. Now I can't promise you're never going to get banned, because I've seen platforms do crazy stuff. I've seen people get banned for the weirdest reasons, and it happens. But as long as you follow the rules, you'll have a very good platform experience on whatever system you choose to use, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, wherever you're going to post your content. Now, the platforms love AI content because it allows them to put more ads in more places, because AI content is so fast and easy to make. It makes the user-generated content, UGC, that we make affordable for Facebook to put their ads on, and therefore pay us and reward us as content creators a piece of the action when you get invited into the monetization program. That's how all the monetization programs work. If you get invited, then they start sharing the revenue they're getting with you. And a lot of creators are making 4 figures a month, 5 figures a month. And the really good creators that have really big teams, they're making 6 figures a month. And the massive teams, the massive systems, multiple pages, they're making 7 figures. It's insane. So yeah, the money is real. AI content is not going to get you banned. It is allowed on all the platforms. Just follow the rules. Some people tell me in the comments, some people, text me back and like, Jeff, I just don't have the time. Posting 3 videos a day, it's too hard for me. And I just look at them and go, dude, posting 3 videos a day takes less time than it takes for a human to post 1 video a day. And the thinking that one human has to do to think about what they're going to post themselves with their own camera, I get it. Some of you can get really good at that and make content videos like in a snap of a finger. Cool. Love it. Keep doing that. But that's going to still take thinking power and preparation. When you're making AI videos, you're getting the prompt, pasting it into the filmer. Filmer's giving you the resulted video in a couple minutes, and then you're posting that video or scheduling it to get posted on your page. And then you do that several times. Like I said, break it down on a Monday, spend a couple hours, an hour doing all your videos for the week, and you're done. Set it, post it to schedule, and then leave and go do other things while your content is magically going viral. Okay. So do you have 1 hour a week? Cool. Then you can do this. Now there's going to be additional time. Periodically, we're going to have masterminds twice a month. I don't know what day and time yet. We're going to figure that out together. So it works for the most people. But if you can't make it to those sessions, you can watch the replay. So you can always get access to the sessions you can't show up for live. So again, you'll find time if this matters for you. You'll carve out the time that you need to carve out to get the results that you're looking for. And if you're not willing to do that, no worries. That's your call. I'm not gonna twist your arm. But the whole point is that AI is leverage. AI does the work instead of you. So you will have more time to scroll TikTok or Facebook or YouTube and look at other people's AI videos and just veg out whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. I had someone ask me, they said, Jeff, it actually probably won't work for someone like me. And I said, what do you mean by that? And he said, well, like I've tried a lot of these things in the past. I've invested a lot of money in programs in the past, and I just never got any results. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? That's exactly the same thing that happened to me. And I said, you know why I didn't get any results? You know why for me as Jeff talking to you, you know why I didn't get results? And they're like, why? And I said, because I didn't do anything. I didn't follow the instructions. I didn't show up to class. I didn't go through the book. I didn't read the book. As a matter of fact, most of the time I buy stuff, it sits on my shelf. Call it shelf help, still in the shrink wrap. Never even cracked the shrink wrap. And then I say, well, you know, it didn't work for someone like me because I didn't do the work. Okay. So I would challenge you. If you say, I don't think this will work for me, I'll ask you, have you ever gone all the way through a course in your whole life? Have you ever started something and finished it your whole life? Have you ever gone into a mastermind or a course and went through every single session, did every single piece of work you're supposed to do that you're required to do, and then not get the result that was promised to you? Because what I found is when you do all those things, this will work for someone like you. That's the truth. I've seen some questions come through that says, hey, can I upgrade later? Yeah, I'll let you upgrade later. So what that means, if like, let's say you come in at studio for the $597, but later you want to get some more coaching calls, you want more access to me, you want to get some texting from me, you want to be able to ask me questions, just get more access to me. Sure, you can upgrade and just pay the difference, okay? Just show up, do the work. And if it doesn't work, I'll work with you and create content for you until you hit that 500,000 views. Pick the package that's going to give you the most access that you want right now. Come all in if that's what it's going to take. Come in at enterprise with $1297, one payment, and you're done. There's founder bonuses that people are getting, but those are going to go away. No one will ever see those founder bonuses again on this type of webinar to my list unless you get started when? Right now. Last question people tell me is like, hey, Jeff, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it later. I'll do this later. It's just my life's so chaotic right now. I'll find time. I'll get around to it. I'll do it later. And you know what around to it is? It's a little wooden coin. And it says on the coin, this is around to it. I'm going to give you guys a round to it virtually with my voice right now. All of you have been given a round to it digitally right now that says you are now getting around to it. So now you can get around to do the thing you need to do. I understand your life is chaotic. I understand you're going through a lot right now, but the priority is to push through that and just make decisions, make better decisions to optimize your time better, optimize your emotions better, and get yourself set up in a mental healthy spot and in a clear mind and with clear focus, and dedicate the time you need. And yeah, you will get around to this. You will start participating in the mastermind. You'll find that this is so fun. And I get this comment from everyone I've already taught this concept to in the early days. They're like, marketing is fun again, Jeff. You've made marketing fun again. Creating content like this at scale, I never knew how to do it. It is now the coolest trick I know how to do using AI. And you can share it with your friends. You can do magic tricks with it. It'll feel like that because you took action and you got around to doing this. Listen, this is it. I'm wrapping the webinar up right now. Get your last questions into Chrissy if you have more questions. Don't just let this be another webinar you watched. You did nothing with it at the very end. You saw that was a great webinar. I love Jeff. He's such a good guy, such a great teacher. Listen, I appreciate all the comments like that, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is what you do and how you take control of your life right now, and you get started and you take one of the last 14 slots that are available before this offer is closed. You're going to go to viralhijack.com/webinar. I recommend you take the minimum package. The best offer, or like the most popular package, is the studio plan. Get started at studio as your minimum offer. And if you can afford enterprise, step up and go all in at $1297. All right. You guys are going to be so glad you did. What will happen next for everyone who gets started? Here's what will happen. You'll land on a thank you page after your payment's processed. On that thank you page is a button you'll click on that'll allow you to create your account. So you'll go ahead and create your account. You'll put in your information, and then you'll get a welcome email, which will give you instructions on how to get your coaching calls, how to download the playbook, and what else is going to have in there, how to log into the website if you need to go back to the website. And you'll just save that email. It'll be in your emails forever. You can always go back there and reference all the links you need. It's all in that first email. For some reason, you don't get that email, check your spam, check your junk box, and that's how it's going to show up. Trust me, it's going to be there waiting for you. And then you just start going through the playbook. I would recommend the first thing you do is you open the playbook. You spend a couple hours to go through it. It might take you 30 minutes if you're a fast reader. It might take you an hour and a half if you're a slow reader. Totally cool. No worries about that. It's a digital format. It's in PDF, and you just you can read it on your phone if you like to read on your phone, your tablet, or you just read it on the computer. And it walks you through all the 5 hijack engines and all the different filmer and the painter, the refiner, the prowler. So you know the steps. So you know the workflow. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. And then book your one-on-one call with me as soon as you can, so we can start working on your strategy, what niche you're going to build for, how to build your Facebook page if you need help doing that. I'm totally here to assist you guys on those live calls, help you with anything you have questions for. It's best you come to those live calls with a bunch of questions written down, as many as you can possibly write down. So we just knock them out, pop, 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 get them knocked down, slaying those dragons one question at a time, knocking them down, and then write your answers down to those questions so you have them written down, so you know what we talked about and you know what to do next. Okay, and that's it, you guys. That's how you get started. That's what's going to get sent to you when you get started, and you just go, you do it, take action. And I just want to thank everyone for listening, watching, participating in the webinar. I'm staying this long all the way through. I know I promised you 55 minutes. I actually took 55 minutes, and then I had to explain this offer to you guys. So that's what I did. I explained the offer. Now you know how it works. So I can't wait to start coaching you guys. Can't wait for you guys to join the war room and start changing your lives, creating viral content that people go crazy for. AI viral content is unbelievably fun, and you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a great time. And I can't wait to see you guys in the first meeting, in the first session. So that's it for today. I'll sign off with this. Be the answer to the prayers that people are praying for. Be a blessing to others. Take care. See you in class.